Hi everybody, my name is Matt, and I'm the fastest watermelon cutter in the world. You may recognize me from my own YouTube video, or you may have seen me on Fox's The F Word last year when I set the world record for fastest time to dice a watermelon. Today, in honor of National Watermelon Day, yeah, it's a real day, I'm going to show you my #1 trade secret, how to cut a watermelon in 30 seconds or less. Before we get into it, I want to talk about the equipment that I use in order to get this done. This is the Victorinox 10-inch chef blade. Highly recommend it. I love this knife. Also, I use a cut-resistant glove. This is also the Victorinox Performance Shield cut-resistant glove. This is not cut-proof. This is not Kevlar. You can cut through it, but it does help stop blunt force. Also, I recommend that you get yourself the biggest cutting board you can find. The bigger, the better. There's no limit, really. It's just, for something of this size, a larger cutting board will do a much better job. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the top and the bottom off the watermelon, just like this. Then you're gonna take the watermelon, set it on its end, all right? The first thing you do here is you cut a nice curved line through the watermelon. See that cut there? Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna follow that white line all the way around the rest of the watermelon, just like this. Trying to curve the blade as you get to the bottom, just to make sure you get all the rind off while keeping as much watermelon as you possibly can. Okay? Once you get to this point, what I like to do is cut it in half. And this is why you want to have a cutting glove on your hand, because you're going to stick the knife through the side of the watermelon and it's going to touch the glove. All right? Now you take both pieces and separate them and flip this one upside down. Now what you're going to do, depending on the height of the watermelon and what size chunks you want, you're going to cut a couple more times through the middle. I would go with 2 on this instance. So like this. Okay? Now what you want to do is turn the blade kind of parallel to yourself and cut backwards towards your body. Just like that. Now that makes these cuts easier that you're doing perpendicular. Half the watermelon's done. Move that out of the way. Bring the other half to you. Do the same thing. You go across 2 times. I'd like to point out now, one of the things that's kind of important is the grip that you hold on the knife, all right? You want to get as close to the blade as you can, obviously without touching it with the front of your hand. But you can, if you need, put your thumb over the back of it. That'll give you more power and more control, especially when you're slicing it like this. Okay? So now that we've done those horizontal cuts, you're going to, once again, put the knife parallel to yourself and cut back towards your body, just like that. And then the last few cuts, perpendicular, sideways, just like that. And now you've got a full watermelon cut into chunks in 30 seconds or less after you practice it a few thousand times. Now here it is in full speed. I think we should just chop out as much like dumb as possible. Okay.